Hey everybody, it's Brandon, the Weekend Cruiser, where I go on a weekend cruise just about every weekend. But for the past 7 nights, I have been on Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas, staying in Junior Suite 8230. Now, this has been a fantastic room, and you all know that Junior Suites are one of my absolute favorites on Freedom of the Seas, and that completely carries through to this Oasis of the Seas sailing. Now, this stateroom is located mid-ship, so it is in the very middle of this ship. So that means that you're going to feel like you have a little bit of ways to walk before you get to an elevator bank. Good news, doesn't matter what elevator bank you take up, you're always going to be about the same distance from your ship. And it's also going to be an easier ride because you're not going to feel as much rocking being on the 8th floor. But also being in the middle of the ship, it may just feel like a little bit more walking to get to your stateroom, especially if you've had a long day in port. So why don't we check out Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas, Junior Suite 8230. So as I mentioned, stateroom 8230 is in the absolute middle of the ship, directly between the two different elevator banks. So it doesn't matter which one you're going to choose, you're going to be right in the middle. So coming into the stateroom, you'll see that it opens up beautifully like a junior suite will, with the two sets of windows that are over there. Looking over to the left, we'll start out with some closets. So you've got your big closet here. Nice finishings, I must say. You're going to have your first safe, I guess only safe, that is in this room, but good shelving there. But the hardware, the finishes here do look a little bit nicer than what I am traditionally used to. You're going to have mirrors and your vanity here as well with good storage. So the hairdryer is over here on the left, and that is a 8 out of 10 hairdryer. It is doing a really good job, and some good drawer space down there. You're also going to have storage behind the sink. So you'll see that I do have some stuff stored in there for getting ready, or not behind the sink, behind the mirror. So I don't have it stored beside of the sink because it has limited counter space. So I have annexed a little bit of this area. It does have a light here. I don't have it turned on at this exact moment, but there is a light there controlled by the light switch right there on the left. You can see my technology. I am getting ready to make more videos for you all, but there are a European plug and 2 American plugs here that you can utilize. And you're going to have some space. Again, storage behind the mirror, and you're going to have additional storage down below too. One thing that is nitpicky for me, and I didn't point it out on this other mirror over here, but the mirror, I feel like, opens from the wrong direction. So when going in there, I think it'd be better if it was up against this wall here, the mirror piece. It might break easier that way, but it just makes it a little cramped getting in and out of that space. There is no pull-out drawer here, so that's one thing that is missing from the room. So honestly, I don't know where the room service menu would be then, because it is not there. But as you see, plenty of storage and a refrigerator with the door mounted, which is one of my favorite features. This room also features the Lavazza coffee maker, one of my favorite things to the room, though I've had a hard time keeping traditional coffee here. So the deck, or the blue one, is the decaf. Clearly I'm drinking it for the regular or the yellow version of it, but I don't get that refilled very often. There is no power outlet over here, so you guys have heard me mention that this is a little cumbersome, so I'm picking up the entire black box there, bringing it over to the power outlet, and that's where I'm making my coffee. You'll see I've got some Crown and Anchor amenities here. So I have the truffles that have been sent to me on this one, and I do get 3 of those given my status in Crown and Anchor. Let me know down in the comments what you all are getting for your Crown and Anchor benefit. I'm not really sure that 3 boxes of chocolate, is a good use of my benefits, but that's what it is now. And you see my cute little friend hanging out over there in the corner. This room also comes with this random shelf over here, which is sometimes where the coffee is, but that's where I'm keeping my mixers and elixirs. You've got a nice mirror here. Hey, everybody. And then you've got your living room back here, or sitting area, I really should call it. And as always, we've kind of adjusted the furniture to fit for us, so we've moved this chair over a wee little bit, pushed the table closer in. The couch does sit very well. There's not much of a headrest on the left and the right if you want to lay down. So we have used a pillow there if we wanted to take a nap. but that is an option. It can also be pulled out, but it sits fairly well. The bed is going to have 2 lights to the left and the right of it. One thing that I will call out is the black phones on this ship do not have USB chargers on them. However, this room does have a USB port, or not USB port, it has a American outlet. You can see the cord here, all the way in the very back behind the bed. So it is extremely difficult to get to. I'm not even going to be able to show it to you on the video because I'd have to pull up the skirt, get on my hands and knees. That's not what I'm trying to do at this exact moment. But know that there is one American plug behind the bed on the left-hand side. But if you have mobility issues or you don't like getting on your hands and knees, it's not a really good spot for that plug. Maybe your stateroom attendant could assist in plugging something in for you. There is open shelving on the right. We moved this nightstand over a wee little bit because I found that I kept knocking things off of it with my pillows going everywhere. Coming back over, you'll know that my favorite feature to a junior suite is the closet. So it is so far the only stateroom that I have stayed in that has a true walk-in closet to it. Always great space here, plenty of hangers. You've got additional low hang down below if you want to pull that out, and shelving above. But just an overall great feature to the room. The actual full-length mirror. Hey everybody, once again. Whoop, am I in shot? And then you're going to have the bathroom. You're going to have the thermostat right here. And while I'm talking about the thermostat, actually before the bathroom, let's chat about this power switch over here, the master switch. So this is something that is unique to Oasis of the Seas sailings. This switch here will turn off everything in the room. So it is the full power except for the outlets. The outlets will remain on, but all the lights will go off and the AC will go off. Best practice, just always leave this on. It is better than having the key card that you have to always leave in there, but just always leave that in the up position and you'll be in good shape. The junior suite bathroom on the Oasis Seas also has a nice marble counter to it, but it has limited storage space. So you'll see that there are not mirrors on the left or the right that stores anything, but you're going to have the open storage that is given here, which is fairly deep, but kind of hard to get to, honestly. A little bit of storage underneath, and you're going to have some storage under the sink too with your extra TP. Turning around to the shower. The shower is a good size. I do fit in this one. You may have seen on the 2-bedroom aqua suite that I did not fit in that shower, that it was too small for me, but this is a very nice shower. But as always, note, if you are getting one of these rooms, that is a big step up. Please pick up your legs. I have hit my shin on that so many times, I can't even tell you. There's also a good step up just to get into the room. You're looking at 6 inches there. So make sure that you are picking your feet up when in and around the bathroom. Now heading outside to the balcony, everybody's favorite part of the cruise. So this is where I've been spending a good bit of time. I don't always stay a lot on the balcony, but this is a nice balcony with some decent chairs. So these chairs here clearly don't adjust, but it's nice to have a coffee table where I can come out, put my coffee on it, maybe have some food. Really nice touch. These chairs over on this side are where I've actually been spending more of my time. They do recline a little bit, and you've got the footrest, which is a really nice touch. But do be careful with that footrest. It is one more item to trip over out here when it already gets a little crowded. But let me show you what you're looking at out the side. Beautiful views here. This is also right before one of the first humps. So you'll see that it does bump out right beside of you, so you can see a little bit more of your neighbors in this room. And the Oasis class sailings do have these doors that will open up in between the rooms. So if you are traveling with people in adjoining balcony rooms, you can always bring those together by opening this up or requesting your stateroom attendant to do that. And you can just easily walk back and forth. All right, so if you are coming to Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas, you're not looking to spend a heck of a lot of money like you can in a 2-bedroom aqua suite or maybe in the Crown Loft suite, but you still want a really nice room, definitely consider the Junior Suite 8230. It is a fantastic room, lots of great sizes, and would easily sleep 4 people. One thing I forgot to mention, speaking of the size, is if you look above me here, this does have the pull out or the pull down for the bed. So you can easily get another person in here with no problem. This room might actually sleep 5 people. I'd have to check on that. But between the couch and the pull down, you might be able to get 5 people in this cabin. All right, everybody, this is Brandon, the Weekend Cruiser. Hoping to see you on a weekend cruise soon.